So I remember watching a video from Joe Rogan, and he talked about the quote, and I think from David Thoreau, where he said, "Most men live lives of quiet desperation." And honestly, that resonated with me so much. Before I started my journey, before I started searching for living for my purpose, living for me, I was living in a quiet desperation. I was just unfocused, depressed, didn't honestly just fearful, didn't know what to do with my life, didn't know where to go or, how to show up. And honestly, it was the worst time of my life. And so that really just stuck with me, because I just remembered when I was younger, when I was a kid, like, life was full of so much imagination, so much drive, so much goal. Like I was excited about life. Now, I'm not saying it was easy. I'm not saying I didn't have my down moments, but I'm saying that at least I had something to look forward towards. But as I became an adult, as I did everything that I was told to, go to college, get a good job, follow the script that was laid out for me, I'm like, wow, this sucks. And look what I did. I followed everybody else's advice. I didn't follow what was my calling, what was my purpose, what was calling me from my heart. And that was one of the biggest mistakes, but also biggest lessons that I've learned is that you don't have to live in a quiet life of desperation. You can decide to take the direction of your life to anywhere you want. If you're breathing, if you're here right now and you're breathing and you're watching this, then you have a choice. You can decide to go after your purpose. You're never too old. I feel like a lot of us are, oh, I'm too old. We come up with so many rational lies. Yeah, we rationalize ourselves. Come up with so many rational lies so that we don't even have to try. What's the point of living a life where you don't feel fulfilled, where you don't feel excited, where you don't feel a sense of purpose to wake up every single day and just go after it? I honestly couldn't live like that anymore. I almost am contemplating on unaliving myself because I couldn't live like that. But I knew one thing, that I had to make a change. I had to become someone different. I had to just go after what I want. And I think you can too, right? I'm not saying I have all the answers, but I know that you know that whatever quiet desperation you're living in, if doesn't feel right to you within your very soul, then you know it's not your purpose. Your mind, your body, and your soul is telling you something, and you should go and figure out what it is that wakes you up with excitement and purpose. Because when you have a North Star, when you have a purpose, when you have something that you can work towards, everything else becomes less important. But other people's opinions don't matter as much. You are living life for you. You are living life with your God-given purpose that was ingrained with you before you even got here.